I'm Andy with Competitive Cyclist, and this is Shimano's Dura Ace 7810 pedal. There's no doubting Shimano's dominance of the US cycling component market. There are Shimano components on nearly every bike you see in the US. As a result, they have the resources to pour tons of money and countless hours of manpower into making better components, and they can also take the time to think through the design process in order to maximize the performance of everything they make. Shimano leaves virtually no stone unturned in the design process and never rushes a product to market without first testing, and then testing some more. The old wine commercial motto of "we will sell no wine before it's time" definitely comes to mind when I think about Shimano. Take, for example, their Dura Ace Grupo. With more than 5 years between the 9 and 10-speed iterations and about another 5 years between what's sure to be the next iteration of 10-speed, Shimano plainly makes the statement that they're a company fixated on releasing a finished product that represents their best possible efforts. And in the case of the 7810 pedals, Shimano has once again shown their ability to make a good thing even better. The previous version of these pedals, the 7800, were designed to meet the rather exacting specifications of a certain Texan and were ridden to victory in most of his Tour de France overall wins. So they were a tough act to follow. Amazingly, Shimano has improved the pedal dramatically with only a few small tweaks. The first noticeable change is the removal of the black bow tie-like mechanism from the pedal's upper surface. I was never really sure of the function of this piece. Best I could tell, it was there just to squeak and chatter and irritate other riders. That and beg for a replacement about once every 3 months. Fortunately, the new pedal body cover is stainless and is designed to eliminate irritating chattering as well as the constant maintenance of the old version. Shimano has also added a touch of surface area to the side of the pedals to provide extra stability. By increasing the amount of pedal to cleat contact area, your shoe won't twist and roll out of shape under hard efforts, thus delivering more power to the drivetrain. They've also decreased the distance from the center of the axle to the top of the pedal, thus lowering the overall stack height. They're slightly lighter than their predecessors and keep the same fluid 3-bearing axle system that provides uniform load distribution, and there's also adjustable entry and release tension. And of course, every pair comes with a set of Shimano's cleats. They're the yellow ones, which provide 6 degrees of float. From my first pedal stroke, it was obvious that the new design was stiffer and more stable. The larger platform did, in fact, keep my foot securely in place, and every pedal stroke seemed to provide a noticeable degree more of forward motion, all with about the same perceived effort. Thankfully, the stainless pedal cover works. I can gladly report that in the year I've had my pedals, it has not creaked, squeaked, or chirped once, and I haven't had to replace it. Even better, I can report no lateral play whatsoever in the pedal to cleat interface, which was another annoyance of the previous model. And of course, they're a perfect aesthetic match to my Dura Ace Grupo. When you go with the look or time pedal with a SRAM or Campy Grupo, no matter how hard you try, the finishes never exactly seem to match. To some guys, it's not a big deal, but to those of us, and admittedly, I'm one of those guys, who truly enjoys a stare-worthy bike, it's a nice finishing touch. Thanks for taking the time to watch this review, and if you have any questions about Shimano pedals or components, please feel free to give me a call or send me an email at andy@competitivecyclist.com.